How was the OV?
It was a great OV, man. Coming out here, had high expectations, and, they met my standards and expectations.
What did you hear from them over the last 2 days? What stood out to you about the visit in general?
What stood out about the visit was, how real the people were. Coach Noles, always the first guy with the juice. He expects, he asked us to bring juice, and he brought the juice. And, had that energy being contagious, everybody made it fun for everybody. So, I really enjoyed that. Yes, sir.
You talked to Coach Hand a good bit?
Yes, sir.
What did you and he talk about?
We sat down and we broke down film. So he pulled up some of his old players' film, and he pulled up some of my film. He showed me what I could improve on, and if I do come here, what he's going to help me get better, and what level he's going to take me. So that me and him sitting down in that meeting room, we sat down in there for an extra 30 minutes. So just us talking football, he enjoyed it so much. I like what he's doing, so that's why I'm here on this visit.
You like he has a tackle, a guard? Did he specify?
He wants me as a tackle.
Tackle.
Yes, sir.
What other schools are kind of still in it for you, and where's Florida State standing at after this weekend?
The schools that are in it for me is like my top four. So
Okay.
Georgia Tech, Arkansas, NC State, and then Florida State. And where Florida State stands after this visit, they went up high. Right now I have a top three right now, but top three right now is really not in order, but it's Arkansas, Florida State, and NC State.
When do you want to decide?
Well, I was planning to do it on the 7th, but I might push it back on the 14th, July 14th. So between those two. So
What's going to help you separate those three and figure out the right one for you?
honestly, it's just like sitting down with the family and talking with them. Let's see. We're gonna sit down together and then put the pros and cons, everything together. And then after doing all that, that's when that's what's gonna decide where I'll be going.
Did your family go with you on every official?
Yes, sir.
Why did you want to take them on officials, and what is it that you're looking for from them as you're working towards that decision?
So me bringing them here was like for them to see what I see. So, my parents had being able to tell if people, have good character, or just, putting up in front. Me having them with me, it helps me a lot. It takes a little bit of stress off of my shoulders because they see what I don't see. So that helps me. We're gonna sit down. They're gonna tell me what they saw and what they didn't like about certain places, and what they like about certain places. Them doing that is gonna help me decide, what will be the best fit for me.
What do you see in Florida State? When you talk about showing your family what you see in this place, is there anything specific that you take a look at this place and you say, wow, like that's unique?
Florida State is just like the culture around here. Like me not being from here, coming here, like this is my third time here, and every time I come here, it continues to amaze me. The people here, they're always genuine. The players, even the players, they talk highly of the coaches. It's one thing to hear from the coaches, and it's another thing to hear from the players, but the players don't lie. So, me talking with the players, them answering my questions, I really like what they said about the school, and what I saw, everything matched. So that's what really stood out with Florida State.
Did you hang out with any particular players?
Well, I was with Luke, I was with Rio, and I was really with them, and I was hanging out with some of the quarterbacks. So it was like I was with them the entire time, me seeing what they did. I was with Manase too, tackle, I was with them. So that was really the people I was hanging around with. They helped me answer my questions, so I really appreciated that.
Thanks, Ben.
Yes, sir.